Vikings fans, buckle up because we just got a bombshell update that could change everything for the future of Minnesota's quarterback situation. This news just dropped, and you're hearing it first here on Minnesota Vikings News. So, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we're bringing you the biggest Vikings updates before anyone else. Alright, let's dive in. First, let's talk about Matthew Stafford. He had the chance to leave, but he decided to stay with the Los Angeles Rams. Now, something eerily similar could be unfolding with Sam Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings. Despite early predictions that Darnold would have a strong market in free agency, insiders now believe that his options might not be as attractive as anticipated. And guess what? That could lead him right back to Minnesota. According to multiple sources from Yahoo Sports, including league executives and agents monitoring the quarterback market, Darnold's free agency isn't as hot as expected. His best move? Signing a 1- or 2-year deal with the Vikings worth somewhere between $25 million to $30 million per season. This would give both sides flexibility, either a new deal next offseason or a fresh shot at free agency in 2026. But why is his market so soft? Well, a prominent NFL agent broke it down. While there aren't enough quality quarterbacks available, the landing spots just aren't ideal. Plus, Darnold's shaky end to the season may have cooled off teams that were once interested. Two general managers even hinted that another solid year in Minnesota could be exactly what he needs to rebuild his value. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The Vikings still have first-round pick J.J. McCarthy, but there have been questions about his recovery from off-season surgery. However, sources say he's already gaining back weight and should be ready to go by minicamp in June. That means the Vikings are keeping their options open. If Darnold doesn't get better offers, Minnesota could lock him in on a short-term deal, buying the franchise one more year to evaluate both quarterbacks. Two league sources provided some eye-opening contract scenarios. One believes Darnold could sign a fully guaranteed 1-year, $25 million deal. Another suggests a 2-year, $60 million contract, but with a structure that allows the Vikings to trade or cut him next offseason if needed. Now, while a Vikings return looks increasingly possible, there's still some buzz about other teams. The Las Vegas Raiders, after missing out on Matthew Stafford, are rumored to be considering a trade for Seahawks QB Geno Smith. If that happens, Seattle suddenly becomes a potential destination for Darnold. It's a wild domino effect, and things could shift quickly depending on what happens in the coming weeks. One final twist: the New York Giants. Their quarterback situation is chaotic right now, and insiders say they are desperate for a solid starter. They've been linked to Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, and even a potential trade for the number 1 overall pick. But if they miss out on their top targets, Darnold could shock everyone by heading back to New York to lead the Giants. So, Vikings fans, what do you think? Should Minnesota lock in Darnold for another year? Or is it time to move on? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. And remember, if you want to stay ahead of every major Vikings move, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We'll be back soon with more breaking news. Skol Vikings!